Hey, Rob. How are you?
Your repurposed freighter drifts through space. As you stare out at the star-flecked void, another
Thanks,
ship
Dale.
comes
Hey,
in.
Chiller.
Wait, is this sci-fi? I thought we agreed on a World War II campaign. Oh. Did we? That's cool. I can pivot. The smell of smoke curdles in your nostrils. Hold up, I thought we were prepping for a zombie apocalypse campaign. All right, here's what we're doing. It's the year 3700. Humanity's elite fled to other planets long ago, taking with them all forms of advanced technology.
I know, it's a
Earth
weird
survivors
Monday
skate
night,
by
but
with
good night
historic
for
tools
Session
as
Zero.
weird phenomena plague abandoned nuclear sites. Witnesses report seeing glowing lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos, 3 strangers will meet in a dim bar. A veteran zombie slayer, a disgraced general out for revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate the power plants. Now describe your characters. How did you do that? I have the right tools for the job.
Waiting for some to log on, and then we'll get moving along. Good to see everyone. Hey, Demoness, thanks for the follow today. I really, was that yesterday, last night, today? I really appreciate it. Alrighty.
A story once spoken is ageless.
Oh my gosh, hype train almost already. Wow. 60. Does that say 62 months? Oh my gosh, Rob.
The are the ones most courageous. The tree
That's
that
awesome.
endures has to bend. From stillness, the mad mage is stirring. From countless voices, the castle takes shape. Zagig will test the enduring. Those unlucky will never escape.
Courtney's first. 2. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Waffles, it's going to be drawing. Give me a second here. That. And now it should be up. Should be. There we go. Controller game standard gift certificates tonight. Exclamation drawing. We'll get you in on that. I gotta switch it. Still on the gun. It's Monday night. I'm a little out of sync, right?
Wait, it's Monday night and it's later than normal.
Yeah, way later than normal for me. Yeah, so absolutely. That's wrong too. Man, I'm hitting a lot of wrong buttons tonight.
It's a session 0, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, you know what? Oh, you know what it is? I don't have the new ad here. I never put the new ad in with
Hi, welcome back to
with the session 0 stream thing. So yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, so I'm like, I can't find it. Well, it's not on here. Duh. That's all right. Jeremy we'll show this speed paint here real quick while we're waiting.
Okay, so
cool.
Bella's got migraines, so she's like either gonna watch or come on for a little bit. But we're good.
Aww.
I already got her character, kind of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, already got her character. We worked that out on Discord. So.
And then I got
whatever works the best for everyone.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Little itty bitty window parts there.
want to put any pressure on anyone if they're not.
And then I have
How are
a
you,
hood for
Courtney?
the flu up on the roof.
Tired.
This could be resin printed or FDM printed.
Fatigue.
And then
Yeah, I'm
lastly,
tired.
We have
You look sleepy today,
a
man.
ragtag door to put on the
I am.
front with a
I
fitting
am. Me and Jet. No, me and Brett and Ayla. Well, I restarted my solo last night, and then they wanted me to play some Warhammer, so I played some Warhammer with them until like midnight.
There when it's washing out and kind of hardened.
Damn.
Sometimes with these doors.
Good thing you're not a kid anymore, because like if I was your parent, you know how much trouble you'd be in.
I know. That's the beginning of it.
Not getting any sleep.
It's the beginning.
I've had all my stuff staying away, but you know what? I'm a 30-year-old adult.
Look, Brett just said I'm a terrible influence in chat. Yeah, dude. That's all right.
Yeah, you are. Jeez.
That's okay. It's not a big deal.
We won't hold it against you. It's okay.
Exactly.
I'm going to continue to stuff my face while they can't see me yet.
Let's see here. All right, so we got the Troller gift certificate going. Put recent events up. I'm talking to myself. Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. There we go.
All right, the first thing we're going to be doing is applying brown onto the timber frames.
Jeremy's monotoning it. And this one is he's putting together stuff.
I don't care about getting brown everywhere for this first.
Well, that's good.
In fact,
see, she makes no apologies there. So
there's my brown.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not saying I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what happened.
I don't want you so
right.
Consequences of thine own actions.
Yeah.
Exactly. I make my bed, now I gotta sleep in it.
And if some of the black primer comes through, that's all the better.
Or not.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll sleep in it, you know, for a couple of hours, but I still have to sleep in it. Just not right away. Because we already know, as much as she's like, I'm gonna go to bed after this. No, she's not. She's gonna get on the game.
Go do something else.
Hey, I'm telling you what. After Saturday's game, Star knows about this. After Saturday's game, I passed out, and I did not wake up until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, that's good though.
Yeah, but I had like a whole bunch of people messaging me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I left.
He was dead to the world.
I left you. I let you be. I left you alone. I was like, she needs figuring it was something like that, you know. So.
Yeah, seems as she didn't sleep the night before.
See, I'm just kind of going.
No, I didn't. We were playing Baldur's Gate till 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I'm practicing for the 24 hours we got in less than a month. Okay.
You can tell yourself that. That's okay. You can tell yourself. That's all good. Yeah, Norker, I got to get Virtual GrowCon set up too. I got to get it. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. So, just a lot going on, man. I just a little behind in the gun on some things, but I'll get that all set up, getting ready. So, yep, Troller gift certificates tonight. Said we are waiting for at least one of our new players.
Paint badly, differently, all over the place. Okay, so you want to avoid.
It's all a matter of perspective. There may be something that you get offered a game. You're like, I don't know who that person is, or something like that. I'm assuming within community, it's a different story. So.
Oh yeah, if it's in with community, it's like they don't even have to finish the sentence. But if it's someone that I don't know, but they've seen me play on other people's channels, I'll ask them questions. But if I find it, interesting, I'm not gonna say no.
Sure. That makes sense.
As long as you tell me your channel rating, so I know what to do with my mouth, how to keep my mouth composed, we're good. Right.
I could do the ground right now too. That's a pretty similar color.
Like 18 plus, like you don't care if we say naughty words or we tell adult jokes. Like, what are you about?
certain it matters if I do this.
I keep mine on mature. I mean, just because there's, hey John, there's swearing here and there, it happens a lot,
That's more or less what I meant. Like I don't want to like cuss on someone's channel who's family friendly.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I think Stronghold, for the first time ever, had to go to mature, turn the mature content on.
Really?
Because our halfling group, one of the people in the group basically got to have relations with a robot with many attachments.
Hello.
It's going to go straight
Hi.
in those corners. So
Coco and Star.
Perfect. They're going to get
Rogue Chick.
Anime fan, One Piece fan, I already love you.
Yeah. I know, I checked you guys out on Twitch. You guys are really cute.
Oh my gosh, stop! I'm not ready for compliments today.
These are funny.
Everyone's cool.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Everyone is very cool in the community, so
We try.
I know you and Bella will fit in very nicely. So
I'm really excited.
yeah, and sorry, I know she doesn't chat. Bella, you're more than welcome to come on if you can. If not, you can hang and chat. It's all good. I know you're not feeling great. I already talked to her a little bit in Discord about her character, so. Awesome. Get this thing rolling then. We're all here!
Yeah,
So, let's just... Courtney, you've been in a lot of these. This is probably like the 5th session 0 we've done.
4th or 5th, yeah.
We did one for Star, we did one for Marquis, we did one for Sage, right? I think Sage and Star were together.
Yeah, we were together.
Yeah.
By the way, I did invite her for... I don't think she can make it. She's got a conflict on Saturdays. I did invite her for Saturday, but I just don't think she'll be able to make it. She is a bandit, so...
I think the other one was for Tim.
I did a session 0 for Tim, yeah?
Yeah,
That's kinda
yeah.
That's kind of scary. For Tim. I did one a long time ago.
You did it.
I did one for Korg and the whole group that he came from, too. So, yeah. Hypnotic, you like the hand? Yeah, it's like... boom, boom. And the wizards in the wizard's lair and the library in the back, yeah. So, alright. Here we come. Coming live, alright, everyone?
Okay.
As long as I don't hit a wrong freaking button.
I'm stuffing my face.
Alright, I'll wait. You got 10 seconds?
No,
good?
you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Well, the music's about to end too, so it's a good time.
Okay, I won't look more fat than I am. I'm eating salad, okay guys?
Hey, it's all good, Star. It's all good. Alright, live. Well, we're live anyway. We've been talking over the, we talk over the ads here. So, hey, good evening. Monday night. What is going on? Yes. So, we got 3 out of the 4 players that are going to be, and Bella's in chat too. So, everyone's here for our game on Saturday. Let's introduce everyone. We'll go to make our new new guest welcome. We'll start with Coco just to swing into things and I want you to also tell us who you're going to play, Coco, on Saturday, just so. Hey.
Okay. For those who do not know me, I am CocoBunny94. You can see me on my own Twitch channel, or you can see me all over the Greyhawk community streams as well. I'm on like 5 different channels playing D&D. But yeah, on Saturday, I am playing Emerson Norblade. She is my now level 5 barbarian. She's a fighter mommy, hits hard, hates magic, but she's here.
Plus, she has mass taunt now.
Yeah.
Kind of scary, so.
I'm going to be pissing a lot of people off.
Absolutely. But that's a fun character. So, how many, wait a minute, you got like 5 characters in my campaign now. 5, I think.
Yeah, so I got Faunalin, I've got Elazira, I've got Persephone, I've got Emerson, and I've got Amaris.
Okay. Well, that's enough for now, so. But
it is never enough. I want more.
Well, welcome back, and thanks for coming on tonight. This way, if RogueChick has or Bella has any questions, you guys are here with experience, and you're gonna be playing together, so it's good to meet everyone.
Absolutely.
Star, what's going on?
I am the Witch Starfall, or just Witch Starfall. We dropped the. But I'm playing Narina. She's a rogue mage. No, ranger mage.
Ranger mage.
Wow. My brain. Okay, and I literally have my class sitting in front of me. Yeah, you can find me on my own channel. It's the same as the next to my name on the screen.
5/5 Ranger Mage. You just went up a magic user, right?
Oh yeah, 5/5. That's right.
She got some 3rd level spells now.
Yeah, what are those?
Lightning bolt, protection from normal missiles. I think it is in your book.
Yeah, protection, normal missiles, lightning bolt. I'm so excited.
Oh, good spells.
Very
good
cool.
Spells.
And brand new to the channel.
Hi.
Welcome, RogueChick. RogueChickTTV
Hello.
on Twitch. And there's her link. Please, everyone, give her a follow.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My name is Rogue. I'm super excited to try the new campaign. I'm not really comfortable with 1E or 2E, but I'm really excited to learn. I would love to play a barbarian class because I love hitting stuff and I love hitting it hard. Yeah, that's about all I've got. But I'm really excited to be here.
Very cool. And we'll just, we'll see how it feels and how it flows with character design. And there, I just hit Bella's up too. She's in chat. And yes, the logos look great. And the characters that are currently in the group, the Champions of Avon, are going to scroll through. A little background now for everyone who's new. So, Greyhawk campaign, year 45. I am old. Been playing this with my friends and with special groups and of course. See, look, I didn't check that. It's on the wrong screen. Give me 1 second here. Display 2. Boom. Okay. This is the Animeyer map of Greyhawk. Excuse me. The setting customized for my campaign, and if you know, the free city of Greyhawk is right here. We're going to be playing in my free city of Altamira. Here's the Elven Kingdom of Selene, the Dwarven Lortmill Mountains, the other Ulic states where a lot more demi-human realms are, the dreaded Sus Forest, and right in between all of it is my free city of Altamira, and with my published book, the teaser guide for it, the full box set will be coming out from Troller Games. Oh, by the way, Troller Games is doing our whoops, I hit the wrong button. I hit Korg. Oh, Korg can get a shout out. Too many buttons here. Stream Deck is working full speed there. There you go, and that's something for Trollord. Altamira's here, and that's where we're going to be out of always. And I don't know if you or Bella know this, Rogue, but this is a continuation from what happened last Saturday, kind of, which is kind of funny. I think you're going to enjoy and the storyline. So, who wants to tell that? You want to tell that, Courtney, a little bit what happened?
Yeah. So we went into the swamp, right? We went to
you went to swamp into over here into the Sus down in this area. Yep. You went into this swamp.
The Sussy Swamp, yeah.
The Sus Forest swamp area, land, all down here. Out into it's the deadly forest, and they fought a priest of Wastri, which is a priest of a crazy god that likes to slay demi-humans. This is an actual Greyhawk deity, and sees humans as ultimate perfection, but he likes turning humans to be turned into toad people almost. It's really strange. Hey, punk rock Jenny, what's going on? That's how you prefer your men. Oh my God, Jenny, it's good to see. Yeah, Jenny's awesome, and in fact, I've also. I'm sorry, I'm going off on tangents here. Jenny is going to be taking over my stream on a Gabbin on Sunday night. I'm just gonna let her do whatever she wants. I'm probably get banned for 30 days, but that'll be the punk rock Jenny takeover at some point. But so what happened at the very, very end? We had a party of 5 characters, right? And yeah. Thanks, Rob, for doing that. That was very kind.
This mistress crawled into all the guys' sleeping bags and
as a snake,
took them away with her.
Yes, they all had it. All the men.
They thought with their other head.
Oh well. They all had a dream that this snake crawled into their sleeping bag or whatever during the encampment, and that is Tim's character, Rinda Truly, Korg's character, Barlow is Halfling, and the NPC Quentin. And she said, "I will all take care of you now." And when they woke up in the morning, including
And
the
Denny.
halflings that you rescued, they were all gone. And that's where we were going to start.
Interesting.
Well, yes, they are all gone. But they're going to head back to Altamira to try and find some new adventurers to go back out and see if they can recover the rest of their adventuring party. Hence the women power adventure here. So
women doing all the work again.
That's it. And we this group is
typical.
a real fun group, and it just to keep the storyline going here. And it's its own unique, separate adventure. But I figured that will be Girl Gang. You got it. So
I'm so excited.
yeah. So there are a little more background. I am a little insane. I have 28 active adventuring groups in my campaign. It's a little crazy. About 7 of them are special groups with streamers or personalities like Ed Greenwood, or special people like the actor Todd Stashwick, or So I have a whole lot of different people playing in the game. I have my friends playing a lot of groups on Thursday nights, and then I do these special groups on the weekends, and this is one of them. So it's fun, and I really appreciate you both giving me the opportunity to DM for you. So, and trust me on this. Also, so Star, you play 3 times. How hard is it to play 1E2E?
Not hard at all.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so much less complicated than 5e.
Is it really? Oh my god, yay.
So much less complicated.
Yes.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate, and I've been like sitting in and listening to my friends who play 5e, and I'm so confused. And I'm like in games with Jay, and I'm like, this is so much easier. He's a really good DM. You're in really, really good hands.
Thank you.
I know. I watch a lot of your VODs with my boyfriend. So I'm familiar, but I'm not familiar with the story quite yet. So,
well, Greyhawk is the original campaign setting created by Gary Gygax. Goes back to in the 70s, but officially came out in 1980. I started right when it came out. What's up, Curtis? And just been playing it since I was a kid. Hence why it's like one of the longest, oldest D&D campaigns in Greyhawk in existence. And from that, we've gone off on a lot of tangents, and I just love the idea that I can pull from a community of great people and have fun on a Saturday, right? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to enjoy playing the game. And you can go as slow as you need to, and you can go, stop. I don't understand this. It's fine. Right? I'm not, that's not, I DM the way that I want to make sure everyone understands what's going on and enjoys themselves. So don't worry about, no question is too silly.
okay.
So, yeah, absolutely. All right. So, I got an idea. If you want to play now, there's multiple ways you can go. So I talked to Bella, and she wanted to play a rogue type, a thief, a human thief. Now I said to her, in Discord, thieves can be very powerful characters, but if she wanted to, because of the way multi-classing works in 1E, 2E, the classes go up together. It's not like, I'm a level 7 here and 2 here.
Oh.
No, it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like, for example, Narina's, Witch Star's character, Narina, is a 5 ranger, 5 magic user. She was just 5'4". Unlike, what's it called when everyone goes up at the same time in 5th edition and they change, everyone levels. When you hit a level and everyone goes up. Oh my God. Someone give that out to me in chat. Yes.
I should know, but I don't.
Yeah. Milestones.
Right, I should know as well.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There's no milestoning for me. It's all based on level in the old school books. So certain classes go up faster or slower. Barbarian's one of the slowest going up classes, along with Duelist, along with a lot of other classes. Just to overwhelm your brain, because that would be fun. Here's my book here. We may refer. Whoops. Let me go back here. Yeah, milestoning. Yeah. All right, so here's my book here. We may reference that as we go. Here is a spreadsheet of all my classes. A lot of them are custom, and then all the different, like, human, half elf, gray elf, dark elf, sylvan elf, wild, mountain dwarfs, gnome, halfling, half orc, half ogre, all those, and what's allowed. And yeah, there's 40 some classes.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. And for example, in the priest specialty priest subcategory, there's 45 different priests. So there's combat priests. So I was thinking, what am I thinking, Coco? Why not, if you want to play a barbarian specialty priest of Cord the Brawler. And that way you fight and can get some spells too.
Yeah.
Or
I'm sorry, Emerson will be very mixed emotions about you because you're a barbarian, but you do spells.
Yes. So that would be an option to do a specialty priest of Cord. And guess what? That's the same deity that Emerson and all the others up north, the barbarians, worship from the barbarian lands. Or there's all sorts of other straight fighters. Could be awesome. Duelist is a beautiful class. Don't you agree there on that, Courtney?
I do.
Where's it?
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, why is it? Yeah, Duelist down at the bottom. The Duelist is an awesome class. Parrying, attacking with multiple weapons. That's if you want to hack something. Duelist does more damage than Barbarian.
Okay.
The Duelist is, in fact, Little Bird, when she plays her best character, Orin is a Duelist. The Duelist is a really good class. Barbarian, there's a Barbarian Cleric class as well that is a little specialized. But then again, there's also, like I said, this is overwhelming you. There's so many different options here. And like I said, Bella's hitting Duelist. Yeah, I think Duelist is one of it comes right out of the Dragon magazine. I made some old edits to it. Yeah, Bella's like, yeah, play a Duelist. But it's a really cool class, and that'll give you another hacker, and then that'll decide what direction I'm going to go, because I'm going to have an NPC in it, and definitely we'll need a healer of some type, or someone with some healing spells. Where is that published, Glorgazumba? I want your class list. No. Angelo C. No, I can't. It's not published. But if you go back and you look through 300 Gabbins, you'd be able to. Yeah, you'd
find it.
Yeah, you'd be able to find all of them and stuff. Another cool class, which I really love, is here, and this is the Undead Hunter. Is a cool class. It's a subclass of Paladin. You don't have to be lawful good either. Yeah, the Undead Hunter is really cool. That is a neat class because and that comes from Baldur's Gate 2. They actually had the Undead Hunter. Well, actually, it was more of a demon hunter, but I created it, and it's published in a magazine as well. That
That's
class.
Better.
You like the Undead Hunter?
I do like that.
You like the Undead Hunter? Okay, cool. Yeah, because that way you're going to get some spell-like abilities and effects that you're going to be able to use that don't affect undead. I mean, affect undead, but you can use them at any times as well. So, and that'll give you a little more oomph out there. Like you can cast free action on yourself. You got spells like Searing Light, which you've probably heard of that as a clerical spell. Stuff that affects undead. So yeah, and that may come in handy. This adventure too. You never know. So yeah, and then Dead Hunt, and because it's old school Paladin. Notice human only. Paladin, the subclass Inquisitor, and the subclass Undead Hunter. So we're playing the old school where not already, back in the Greyhawk rules. So you're okay with a human Undead Hunter?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. But we can look through the rest of these too.
Okay. So far, that looks fun. I like that one.
Let's see. There's an Elven Cavalier, which is Cavalier is it's almost a second edition class where it's horseback. I don't think it would be. You're much better going with a barbarian or duelist or an undead hunter than the Cavalier. But the Elven Cavalier is pretty cool. Spellcasters, all sorts of stuff. Wild Mage, magic user, the elementalist. There's 6 different elementalists. Necromancer. I can be multi-class. Shadow Mage. Bella, I was thinking you should make a Shadow Mage thief. That's what you should do.
Oh.
And you, that's
that
what,
would be really cool.
Shadow Mage is awesome.
Yeah, all right. I'll put that together.
It
Now,
says do it.
one of the exceptions to multi-classing for humans, because they normally can't, is Shadow Mage is allowed to be and Maester. So, Shadow Mage Thief. I got you. So, Angela, this is already going on. My campaign, this is a continuing group. This is the Champions of Ava. We're in like 623. Yeah. So, like I said, I've been playing for 45 years. It's got a lot of good stuff going on. All the adventure groups are going on at the exact same time. All right, so we got Bella's, and I'll make that up. Bella, you could be human, elven, or half elven. If you want to stay with human, that's fine. What else?
Elves are cooler.
Well, you are. Narina's a half elf. All right, so Narina, explain the connection with your sister.
So my sister is one of his other characters. Remind me of her name, because you have
Alazira, that's my character.
Alazira. Yes, I know. I was talking to you, ma'am. Alazira is my older sister, and she is pregnant, and she is married to Fritz's brother, Emerson.
Yeah, Fritz's half brother. Everyone knows Fritz. That's really scary. Fritz is like, so there are a lot of anti-heroes in my campaign. Fritz Winchester is like the top of the food chain when it comes to that. All right, so
I
we're going.
accidentally called him her husband for a second, because
I was like, ew, that's so gross. Ew, that's so gross.
There's just so many.
No, he deserves it.
All right, so Bella
deserves it.
You will have a lot of spells that will enhance your thieving. Plus, you'll be able to invoke a shadow aura around yourself, Bella, which is an innate ability 3 times per day. Yeah, for the shot. Yeah, Shadow Mage class I made up. I took the variations of some. There's a Shadow Dancer in Forgotten Realms 2nd edition. Took some of that abilities. Took spell lists from all over the place. And here's a lot of the 24 custom rule books back downstairs. So we pull this out. This one has Illusionist. This one has Illusionist, Wild Mage, and Shadow Mage in it. So yeah, you'll get the Shadow Dancer was something that doesn't really fit for Greyhawk, but the Shadow Mage is a great. And Courtney's got her Shadow Mage Assassin is really bad. Persephone. She's not a good character at all. But I mean, she's a great character, but she's a bad character.
She sounds amazing. What are you talking about?
So
I pissed a lot of. I'm almost as hated as Fritz Winchester is. Let's just say that.
Yes. Last year's 24-hour stream. I'm punch drunk. We've been playing for 23 hours.
Punch drunk.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh,
yeah. 23 hours of playing. I've been up since 7 o'clock the last day. Courtney's group with Curtis and Brett and all of them are playing. And they're fighting an orange dragon at the very end. And she takes off, goes up, backstabs, assassinates the guy up top who's the baddie, takes all his stuff and takes off.
Well, they're still battling the dragon.
Leaves the rest of the group to fight the dragon.
Yeah. It was silence because all their faces just look like this.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
Yeah. Then Brett's like, well, he's fighting. Yeah, for it. Now, that was 115 years in the past. And I'm thinking to myself, I figured a way to get the group in present day. So there you go. Yeah, so that whole group, and they're all chasing her because she screwed them over again. So yeah, so
we went through a magical mirror, and now we're all in the present.
Yeah, we're all.
So
in the
now
present
they're chasing me.
So there you go. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. Just to note that, even if you play in a one shot, one off in the campaign. That way, because if we don't get together again for like 2, 3, 4 months. You're like, oh, what happened last time? So, yes, Brett, mad face there. So you'll get your revenge one day. All right. So if we go with a Greyhawk, a Grey Elf, Shadow Mage Thief for Bella, and then let's see, let's finish up your decisions here. I really think some things the Undead Hunter gets. So you know what? See, I'm not thinking here. Give me one sec. I actually have a chart for it. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me bring this up. Undead hunter class. Okay. All right. The undead hunter class. Custom by me. So minimums. I roll up all stats and I'll have your character sheet all made up with everything on it. You don't need to wait. All you need to do is give me physical characteristics, hair color, eye color, general build, stuff like that.
Okay.
Little background and name. So it's a subclass of paladin, but you get to do multiple alignments with it. Lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral. I know there's still alignments in 1E, 2E, so you don't have to go pure lawful good if you don't want to. You use kind of like Valiant Helsing. You'll have a crossbow, all right, and then you'll have other weapons. You can specialize in one weapon, so you get +1 +2 to damage with it. Normally they're doing their melee weapon, and then you get you get multiple attacks when you fight undead. So you get an extra attack when you fight undead with with your specialized weapon.
Okay.
All right, and then here's some paladin abilities. You get your lay on hands. You get innate protection from undead. Like a paladin has protection from evil innate, you get protection from undead innate. They're -2 to hit you. You get +2 on their saves against undead. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And you retain immunity to disease, and curing diseases must be caused by undead. You can turn undead like a cleric, but at 2 levels lower. And here's all your special abilities when fighting undead. You can get smite undead 3 times per day as well. So you declare it on your first attack. I want to smite undead on your 5th level. You hit, you do 5 point +5 amongst anything else that you did. Here are your innate spells. You don't need to pray for them. They're innate spell effects you get once per day each. You're going to be at least 5th. I think you're going to be 5th because the barbarian's 5th. You're going to start 5th. Invisibility undead, sun scorch. That's an outdoor fire beam. Does that exist in 5th edition? And Druid?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, it does.
What is it?
Sun scorch. Does die for you against undead? It'll do die 6 plus 10 points with a sun scorch. It's like 90 feet range. Psh,
okay. Oh dang! Okay,
that's beast.
Free action makes you immune to paralyzation, hold person spells, all that. So it's a good one to cast any time. And here's the big one: Sunrise or Searing Light. Sunrise really stuns undead. It's single target. False Dawn's the monster at 9th. That's the monster spell ability. Searing Light does die 6 per level against undead. Die 8 per every 2 levels against non-living. Die 8 per level against like vampires and shadows and things that are really susceptible to light. And all those are once per day effect abilities you get. So as an undead hunter, a little different twist than a standard paladin. So it's a cool class, and you're going to be tank like with armor. You can wear plate mail, shield, weapon, whatever weapon you want to have. You want a Morningstar, longsword, whatever. But and that's another thing. Weapon dice damage is not uniform like it is in 5th. A longsword will do die 8 against man size, die 12 against large.
Okay.
A Morningstar will do 2 die 4 against man size, 2 to 7 against large. So we'll direct you to the right weaponry. Okay. Bastard sword, longsword's always good to start with, and the crossbow. So you good with that? I mean, I think it's between Undead Hunter and Duelist myself.
Okay.
Yeah, the Duelist is let me see if I have a Duelist.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to check out the Duelist.
Let me check out the Duelist here. 1 second here, because the Duelist comes from the Dragon Magazine 73, I think. Look at that! Wow, I must have had it open from last time. This is Arthur Collins, everyone. Here's the Duelist table. All right, so the Duelist fights 2 weapons all the time. All right, and at 5th, you'll be 3 every 2, which means 6 every 2 with 2 hands. You'll fight attack, and then 4 attacks the next round if it's the same target. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's a La Machine, absolutely. You get to do some special abilities with this. You're specialized with all your weapons in both hands, okay? You're just specialized. Whatever you take in proficiency, you are specialized with, which is on this table here. All right. So you are +1 to hit and +1 damage with that's what that combat bonus is. But here's the real some tricks. You get an armor class bonus against people using weapons, not monsters. Here's another thing. If they are using the same weapon, say you have a longsword and you're fighting someone with a longsword, your weapon style jumps up another point, +2/+2, because you're using the same weapon against them.
Oh.
So a lot of them take a lot of different weapons and will switch out weapons based on who they're fighting. Okay?
Yeah.
You also, here's the biggest ability of all that Ornithera uses all the time, Courtney, right? Parry the death blow? Okay. Say you have 5 hit points left, and you get hit for, and old school D&D, there's no, 0, you're unconscious, which happened to Star, by the way, last week. Right, you went down to 0. -1 to -9, you go down a point around till you're at -10 and you're dead. There's healing spells. You can bind wounds to stop that bleeding. There's a spell called Death Store that'll bring it back up to 0, and then you're able to be used again. There's no 3 death saves. So when you go down into the negatives, you're going to go down a point around, unless you get hit with a fireball if you're in the effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's it. So that's how it works on you're at 0, you're unconscious and can immediately be healed up. Once you get to -1, then you go down a point each round, unless someone comes over, binds your wounds, does first aid on you, does a spell on you, stabilizes you till you're at -10. How many times you died, Courtney?
0.
She hasn't died yet.
Yay! I've gotten close, but I have not actually been revived. Right. I've gone to 0 plenty of times, even into the negatives a handful of times, but I have not actually died.
Right, you have not. So it's not like I'm being, a lot of people say I've gone soft at my old age, but that's not true. That's not true. Yeah. So I know, it's crazy. All right.
He just likes having characters he can reuse and people he can play with.
Yes. It's a master plan.
Not people and characters that he can abuse.
Yeah.
Now, not to sway you in any certain way, but he laid very heavy into the undead.
Well, that's
while he was talking about things, and so
I'll tell
just a little hint: he likes to drop breadcrumbs, and that sounded very much so like a breadcrumb, at least to me. Coco agreed. I'm just saying.
Just remember this too. It's a good point, Star. But I'd rather Rogue Chick play.
I know.
Something
I was
she's
just
excited, more excited about. Also, you're dead on. I will pick the NPC that I'm going to do after everyone has their character set. Right?
Yeah, I said I wasn't trying to sway anybody. I was just nervous.
Yes, you was.
I'm a little scared now.
Something that can do damage to undead, or something that can heavy hit. Basically, what he's trying to steer you towards.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where she wanted to go in the first place. Was a heavy hitter, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try and do a lot of damage. I think so far though, I really like the undead.
Yeah.
But I think the duelist is what I'm gonna pick.
Cool. I'm good on that.
I want to be able to just keep swinging. I think it's gonna be really, really fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be rolling a lot of 20-sided dice.
Okay.
How we and a little backstory of how we became known as the champions of Avon.
God. Yeah.
Our first session together as a group, me and another player, Bones. She is a fighter, straight fighter. We went right up to the door, and she said, "Knock, knock, Avon ladies," and we both just knocked down the door.
Yeah, you charge in through.
We charged
the barbarian and the
barbarian and the fighter. So that's how we became the champions of Avon. So whichever one you pick.
Oh, there's Bones right now.
Be right up there. Oh yeah, you have been summoned.
I asked Bones to play too, but Bones was not available. Okay, for Saturday, so I did ask Bones and Sage both. Okay, just so you were, because I can go up to 6 players, but four plus an NPC is fine. So it's good to see you, Bones. Yeah, so Bones has as many characters as Coco does.
He's got more.
She's playing some more. And
He's got more.
Bones' character, yes. Yep, it's all good. All good. Yeah, I know you have family over. It's no big deal. No big deal. There'll be stuff coming up. Bones is a great player, and Bones is her one character is a 3-time champion for the Grand Joust of Altamira that I do during the con. So yeah, she keeps on knocking Luke Gygax, unhorsing Luke Gygax, and she makes fun of Luke at GaryCon every year that she's done that. So that's kind of really disturbing but funny. So all right, so we got duelist, human, can be human, half elven, or human or half elven. Either, I'm fine with either.
I think I'm gonna have to do a half elven on this
Nice.
party. Yeah.
Nice. So we'll have the human barbarian, we have the half elf ranger mage, we have the gray elf shadow mage thief, and a half elf. There you go. So I can. Good. I will do the following then. So we have 2 brand new characters. This makes it easy. So the elven fairy realm of Selene is here. I think we'll. I think it'll be easier if we have Bella's character and Rogue's character come to this or together to start, right? I think that may be a good way to do it. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I got to figure out what house from Selene I'm going to make them from. Yes. So I have a lot of noble and lesser houses from Selene.
Do you have any half elves in just rule or just full elves?
Gazumba's a half elf.
Oh, okay.
So is Nixolia.
Bella. She said I could be her peasant.
Yes. That's so maybe I'll make it that Bella's from a noble house and that Bella's character's from a noble house and that Rogue's character's from a lesser so that she can belittle you a little bit. That's perfect. All right, you like that? You're going to be friends. All right. I got it. That's how it'll work. And Narina's from House Vreston up here. Let me show you the map here. They are rangers. They are rangers types, trackers, and that's where she's from. That's where Elazira's from as well. Gazumba's house is Justrul, way up here on the northern border. But I'm thinking, since I got you both here, I think I can do it. And this is the southern tip of Selene, and here's Carwood, runs into Altamira. I can have her come from the House Selwyn's a noble house all the way down here, so that'll make it easy. And then I'll either make you from House Pendrell or Carwood itself. You know, you're a duelist from Carwood, trying to make a name for herself because each city can only have one duelist school. So yeah, and there's which is pretty neat because duelists can train. When you get higher level, you can train others to actually give them pluses on their to hits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat class.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's a great class, really, and it's one of those that disappears over. All these first edition custom classes that come out in Dragon kind of disappear. Maybe they show up as a hybrid in 3rd edition or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, and like I said, this is a one shot, but hopefully you're gonna love it and you come back and you play it every couple months.
Oh, I plan to. Yeah,
right, awesome,
I'm really excited.
Fantastic. All right, so we got the classes set, real easy. Look at that, very simple. But now let's talk about some of the nuances of the game. Shall we start with hero points?
Sure. y'all will probably be getting a lot of them.
Yeah, well, you're making an assumption. All right, so in my game,
no, I'm not.
the audience. Well, that's great to hear, Bella. The audience can affect the game by. Oh yeah. The audience is very interactive with our campaign, which makes it a lot of fun. Let me shout you both out again. A cheer for 10,000, which is set in my down here, the points, the bit points, gives a regular hero point. And you all start with 1 in the game as it is. A regular hero point can be used before a die roll's made. Say I fireball you and you really don't want to fail your saving throw. You want to take half damage to double. I add my regular hero point to my die 20, right? And then say you rolled an 11 and plus 1, 12.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So is it like an inspiration in a way?
Kind of. It's not a reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
It's meant to the roll.
Okay.
So you can have you can add as many regular hero points as you want to a regular die roll. Even damage, saving throws, to hit rolls, and those saving throws and to hit rolls are where most of them are used. Regulars. Jane, yeah, there's Rasko, one of my.
That's no.
Yes.
No.
Don't listen to him. He's one of Jane's minions.
Specials are very special. Every cheer for 500 bits is a special hero point. Specials are super powerful. If you roll a 19, for example, and you want to have a special and add it, that makes it a critical hit, a natural critical hit, not a dirty 20, but a natural crit. If you roll a 1, for example, and it's a hit roll, and you fumble, you can add a special and undo that, make it a 2, a natural 2 instead.
Okay.
If you fail it, say you have 4 special hero points, and you need an 8 on your save, and you rolled a 5. After the fact, you can use 3 special hero points and make your saving throw. That's if the audience is nice to you and gives them to you. Right?
Please.
You can also add a special hero point to the init roll.
Yes, so we do. Yeah, and we'll get to that too. I do group init, and we'll explain that in a second. There, yes, but regulars are really nice, but specials are super powerful. I can be a real jerk sometimes, and I will undo something because I'll have specials, and that's where they start racing, because the audience will give me some specials. Some of the more nefarious viewers will give the DM specials. So just note, I may be pumping up my 19s to critical hits too.
Oh, no, okay.
Yes. Look at Courtney. Look at her face.
She's been through it before.
I know who you are.
Yes, exactly. There are some out there that will do it. So, yes. But it's fun. It's fun, and it gives the audience then is very interactive in the game, and they're really rooting for the good. They're normally rooting for the good guys, especially an all-female cast. I think they're going to be rooting for you all, a lot. But like a lot of other, a lot of the male guys get a lot of. Core gets a lot of specials. Ed Greenwood gets a ton of specials. Yeah, there's a lot of people get specials.
Well, it's Ed Greenwood.
I know it's So, it's Ed Greenwood. All right. Initiative and tactics for the game. Please feel free to ask any questions at any point. Yo, Michael, what's up? The only safe shot. Yeah, that's it. So Michael is Michael Zudrak, Frog God Games. Michael they got a Kickstarter going on. Michael, you'll be sponsoring this Saturday again too, right? So just hook me up with 215s if you don't mind for Saturday's all lady cast. By the way, have you guys seen the title scrolling through in the bottom? I think it is. It has been scrolling. Here, I'll bring it up. We got a raid coming in.
Raid.
Elite Encounters. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me shout them out. Hey, thank you so very much. We got a giveaway from Troller Games. Stick around. Great to see you all. I don't think I'm following you guys yet. Let me check you guys out real quick here. Hit the there you go. Following you now. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it. We're doing a session 0 for a game on Saturday with some new players. We got RogueChick and BellasDeadly who's in chat, and then we got Coco and Star who are part of the group as well. Let me bring that up here. I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Here we go. All right. And the title is simple. Rescue from the Mistress. What? Do you know of 5 individuals that went missing, right? 5 of them. Rin, right? Barlow, Quentin, oh my God, Benny Big Balls. The halfling, yeah. Yeah. And Benny, well, that's a story in itself. And Jack, 2 halflings, group that they rescued. Oh, Rasko, thanks, man. Yeah, and that'll be Saturday morning at 11 ADT, 11 to 3 or 4. All right, so thanks, Rasko. So, what happened last week with Benny? Emerson.
Well, my dice hated me at the very beginning.
Oh no!
And I lost arm wrestling with him, but I personally saved his life, and for payback, I made him kiss the fish head.
You did. The fish head from the creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, you did. You did.
But his wager was that I had to kiss him after the arm wrestle, so I did, and then to get him back, I made him kiss the fish head.
Yeah. Because Benny beat her in an arm wrestling match early on in the adventure, but that's okay. So, group initiative. You're going to be playing with a lot of miniatures and terrain, like I always do. You've probably seen some of the setups.
Mhm.
All right. We do group initiative because I'm going to be calling out like where movement will be, where motion will be. So I will. If you guys win, which is very important normally, and I'm trying to find one of these that is already set up with in chat here with in my thing with pictures of miniatures, and of course they're all pre. Sorry, I'm not prepared. I'm looking for a multi-weeker. All right, let me just bring up the last the fight from this last week. Okay, let me just bring this up. Thank you. Fosco, you're in Cherry Hill. Are you kidding me? I grew up in Barrington, dude. That's like 3 miles from you. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I live in Gloucester County now. Wow. All right. This was from the terrain. It was just some of the terrain from last Saturday. If your group, I will call out who goes. Like, if you win a knit, you guys go first, right? Boom, boom, boom. I will say, I'll go Emerson, and then Narina, and then whatever your character. Boom. Based on positioning, it's just easier. If you lose a knit, then the bad guys all go first. Group knit's very important. Hence why that extra special hero point on a die roll 6-sided die for a knit. You roll a 7, I can't beat you unless I've used one already. But I don't get that many. Right, rarely do I get that many to pump it up. So, but this was from Saturdays. There's the swamp that they were in area. Yeah,
Sus.
The sussy swamp.
The sussy
it was very
swamp.
sussy. It was very sussy.
Yeah, there was
a two-headed no butt snake.
Yes,
we
yes.
spent so much time on that snake because Tim had to figure out where his butthole was.
Yeah, I know, it was ridiculous. It was an amphisbaena, which is a snake from Greek mythology. Yeah. It was an amphisbaena. So, yeah. Thank you, Rasco, for that.
I wrote it in my notes.
That was very kind of you. So, just note that don't worry about like figuring out things as far as when you go or whatever. I'll have all your pluses, hit, and damage right on your sheet. It'll be like next to your weapon with the magic, the specializations, and all the bonuses. It'll be right on your sheet. And you can roll me raw numbers if you want, because I calculate everything. It's not a big deal.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Some other things. It is 1E2E. Shooting arrows into melee combat. Can be heroic. It's called the Anna Meyer Doctrine on our channel, because Anna always does it no matter what. But if you miss, combat's not static, right? You're shooting a melee combat and you miss, you're going to re-roll on your allies' rear armor class to see if you shot them.
Oh, perfect. Okay? Good thing I'm not going to be a ranged.
Yeah, you don't have to worry. You're duelist. You don't have to worry at all about it. So
probably a good choice for me.
Also, there is no sculpting of spells in 5th edition. You casting a fireball in an area effect, it's hitting everyone in the area effect, including your own allies.
Oh, boy.
So, yes, absolutely. So I don't know if Bella's going to have so I don't know if Bella's going to have any spells like that. You're gonna have one or two, but I don't think there are a lot of area effect spells for a Shadow Mage, so you're not going to worry. But you'll have a Lightning Bolt in Arena now, and your Snowlock, Snowball Swarm, so you have a couple of them. But just some things to note that yes, shooting the melee is bad. Well, may not be bad. It may be life or death. So yeah, a lot of stuff like that. Yes, and Tim, who's not playing, always gets shot in the ass multiple times a game.
Him and Dessa.
Yeah, and Dessa too. That's right, Dessa. I forgot Dessa from the other group. Yeah, always shot.
They're standing in the way.
Yeah. Critical hits and fumbles will change a game. For example, Emerson critted and rolled a number here that was roll 3 times on the crit table. She did 8 die 8. Or was it 8 die 12? Or was it large? 8 die 12.
No, it was 8 die. No, it was 8 die 8.
It was 8 die 8. 8 die. She did 8 die 8 plus her pluses on a creature because she critical hit, and it was a massive critical. Yeah.
Isn't it like 39 hit points?
She did more. She had 53.
I think it was like
53, I think.
53.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had 53 on one hit
Mm-hmm.
on a crit. So that can happen. Crits and fumbles are very catastrophic, but that's part of the fun of the game. And the specials tend to alleviate that for player characters. So don't worry. Like I said, we're all just we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna try and tell a good story. But I will go with I will have either a priest or an undead hunter myself as the NPC. All right. Well, we'll throw one NPC in there. It will be a female character too, so it's an all-female group. So I have no problem playing them. So, what questions do you have?
No, I don't think.
I know I babbled enough. Babbled enough.
I don't think there's any that I can think of really, because you covered initiative. Oh, well, so for initiative, you rolled a d6.
Group initiative, 1 die 6. That's it.
Okay.
Bad guys, good guys. You'll see why I do that with miniatures. If I were to do individual initiative and there's like 20 things on the table,
it'll take forever.
I'd lose my mind. I wouldn't be able to keep track. And also, here's another thing. The most important thing about 1E, 2E that's different than 5E. Movement beyond 10 feet is action for the round. Okay?
Oh, interesting.
So movement, a little 10 feet into combat, that's fine. Moving beyond 10 feet is your action. So say a standard movement rate for someone with no armor on is 12 inches, which is 120 feet. If you move 20 feet to 120 feet, that's it. It's not move, attack, move like 5th edition. So you're going to be running towards someone shooting a bow. They're going to get the shot off as you're coming in. Same in reverse. So if you're running to someone and a big minotaur is running towards you, you're going to engage in the middle. No one's swinging that first round. Unless there's a special leap attack or something special, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Movement is action beyond 10 feet. Moving silently, hiding in shadows is half your movement rate. So, like, for example, Bella's character has 12-inch movement rate, which she will. She can move 6 inches, 60 feet, hidden in the shadows. That she's going to be almost impossible to detect. That shadow aura that goes around her adds like 25% to her move silently and hide in shadows. So she's going to be like almost like she'll be able to get behind stuff like crazy as a shadow mage. So yeah, the Bullywug's hop attack, for example, 4th last week. Yep, you got it. Some special things like that, or like a leap.
Battled one in midair. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was like a real cool moment. So that's something I forgot was that movement, and you'll get used to it. And it's the same thing with the bad guys. You're not having a giant move 100 feet, run up and slam you right in that one round. So you're like, oh man, I got a round. The spellcasters can take care of it, or the missile people, or something. The tactics will you'll get used to the tactic difference. So, okay. Jay would cry. What's that? What would I cry about, Bane?
If you did individual initiative.
Oh my god, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Because if I was doing a VTT, it would be different, right? But in with the miniatures and the way we do everything, 1 inch is 10 feet on the table. So I have a big ruler, the Death Giver ruler.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, it's all very easy to do. Yeah, individual initiative, it would never work. Plus, we want the stream to be done in 4 hours, for almost 4.5, right? One thing I hate is dragging fights out. By the way, individual initiative will drag the fight out, and this way, boom, boom, boom. But we've been playing this way for 30 years, so it's second nature. All right. What did I miss, Coco? What did I miss, Star? Did I miss something?
Oh.
I don't think so.
No, I know.
Mentally, I can't think of anything you missed.
Getting good at this, right? Doing these.
Well, this is like your 4th one.
4th or 5th.
Fourth one since I've been here. Yeah.
But thank you for the follow. What do you think on level of overall Feeling good? Feeling good about it, Rogue? You feel good about it, Bella?
I think I got it. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna, like, once I get into the game too, it's gonna help a lot with like being repetitive and doing it. But
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, it's not much different anyway.
No.
So I think I'm good.
You're gonna be like I'll make sure you have like multiple different weapons configurations, but it will depend on what you get. You know, so you have at least one magic weapon. You'll probably be long sword. You'll have long sword, short sword, not warhammer, long sword, short sword, horse and base for secondary hand, some things like that. So you can mix it up. So you can mix it up based on your combat style, and then the Shadow Mage Thief will be easy to do too, because we have and that'll be a fun class. That'll be really a blast, because you'll be shocked how easy you'll be. Like, where did she go? Right in the middle of fun. That's a great thing. Like, she doesn't need to be in a spot where she has to go and get out of the way so no one sees her anymore. She can just put that R up and go off, which is really neat.
It's so great.
Yeah, with the Shadow Mage. So,
do you guys have any like magic items or anything? For potions of healing, like all of that's the
healing,
same?
extra
And, like,
healing, named unique weapons, armor, amulets. Yes.
okay.
I think I gave you both of the. I gave you Narina and Emerson's character sheets.
Yeah, the character sheet.
Yeah, take a look at the back of those, and you'll see what's like on there. If we ever open them, like on Emerson, some of the stuff she has. She has a shield. A shield of the wolf. She's got a shield that actually will howl and do a demoralizing shout on who she's fighting, and they'll give them a -1. So yeah, as an example, and she just got an amulet of natural armor. She has a +1 battle axe. I'm doing this from memory here, even though the sheets are right here in my feet. Yeah, so that'll show you some
ointment as well.
What's that?
Ointment.
Oh yeah,
you gave me ointment. Yeah.
Yes, she got that from. Yeah, well, I didn't want to give it to one of the people who aren't going to be here, right? So you got yes.
Yeah, they do have
ring
like rings of protections, a ring of fire resistance, cold resistance, stuff like that.
Absolutely, those exist. Narina has a ring of the shepherd. She can turn into a ram or a sheepdog once per day.
Nice.
Yeah. So she can change into So there's a ton, and I'll create a lot of magic items. I love giving out unique named items. Yes. Narina also has Boots of the Huntress, which adds +10 to her tracking ability as a ranger. So she's and then just take a look at that, and that's on the back. So what I will need from both of you are first names, Elvish first names you want to do. Okay. General description. I will work up a portrait workshop portrait. You just approve it or say, I want to make this change and that, because I can do that real quick in the program that I own. Portrait Workshop sponsors my channel as well. It's no AI art. It's all art created by their artists, their in-house artist staff, and it's just a great program. And then I'll make that up, and then I will match that with a miniature, because I got like 10,000 painted miniatures, in my basement. So I'll match it up with a miniature, so you have one. For your character. So
yay, okay.
Yes, absolutely. All right, as we wrap this up, what else am I missing here? Note.
I'm trying to think of anything.
Yeah, note that RP is fine in an old school game. There's plenty of time. Go off on a tangent on something, it's not a problem. A lot of people go, oh, well, there's no RP in 1E2E. There would be less than in 5E, but there's still a fair amount. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially last week, there was a lot.
Yes. There was a lot. There was a lot last week arguing about the damn Amphisbaena. Yes.
Hey, we were just very curious, okay? Like, how does it poop if it's got 2 heads?
Oh, my gosh.
Mouth, no butt. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a Greek mythology monster.
I liked just 2 guys hugging. That was my favorite. While Tit was on fire.
What's the question, Berg? You got a question?
So how does the armor class work in?
It's in reverse. Remember Thaco?
Okay.
You've heard of Thaco before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hit armor class 0. The lower it is, the better.
Okay.
So, for
Okay.
example, and I will.
So I was like, a 3 sounds a little dangerous.
No, that's good. Like, for
Okay.
example, the Barbarian's -3 right now, which is
Okay.
roughly the equivalent, I'm going to say, of 23 in 5th,
Okay.
roughly. But, like, there's a full table, THAC0, boom, it's second nature to me, old school, so it's not, don't worry. The lower it is, the better it is. 0 is really good. 0 is really good. With you as a duelist, you're going to be having leather armor on because you can either wear no armor or leather. You have leather armor on, so you're going to be with you're going to have your 17 or 18 decks as a duelist. So you're going to be probably in the range of armor class 4 or 3 to start.
Okay.
And that range was just decent to start. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, good question. Yep. Hey, what's up there, Dwayne? So, alrighty. Fun times tonight. I'm so glad. I'm glad, Bella. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're doing okay. You know, looking forward to Saturday. I'll send out some messages. Yeah, but please, just in the meantime, as soon as possible, because I'll be working on those. Get me, and if you guys want me to roughly start off based on, like, you have red hair, reddish brown hair, I can make elvish with gold and copper and reddish brown hair. Yeah, I could start off that way, but whatever you want to do descriptive wise, just put that into me, and just think of a first name, because I'm going to give you, you're going to be of your house that you come from in Elvish. So, like, Narina is Narina of House Reston. So yeah, and that'll work. Cool, very cool. So I will get working on that and get those sheets over probably by the end of tomorrow night. And then you can just ask me all the questions you need to ask from that point on those character sheets. So, yep. Elves can have blue hair too. Elves can have any hair color. They can be any color. But remember, Selenian elves, and we haven't gotten much into the detail on the campaign. Selenian elves are very uppity. They're actually called, they're the fairy. There's high elves, sylvan elves, gray elves, and the Selenian elves are like the highest of the high, the gray elves, So they tend to have gold hair, metallic hair mixed with standard hair colors. They can have amber eyes. They can have striking violet eyes, all sorts of stuff.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, snow elves 4th. I've never used a snow elf because there's one Dragon Magazine article for them, and they're in the mountains, so we've never had use of a snow elf yet. Plus, they're like 6.5 feet tall, so they're kind of almost like Middle Earth.
Be a little hard
elves.
to get into that bar of ours.
What, the salty dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to pass him an ale out the window.
Find a shrinking potion.
That too.
Yes, but you two will know each other and come into town as they'll be looking for characters to help them on this mission to recover their rest of their group and friends, and we'll go from there, and it'll be fun. So, and if Sage is able to play, she'll have her bandit, which will give you a missile perp. And if she can't, no big deal. So, I'll have an NPC, which will be a new NPC there, Coco, someone you don't know. So it'll be someone a little different. Yeah, it'll be, yes.
Someone with healing properties?
Yeah, because you don't have a healer. Yeah, I'll take
that's actually probably helpful.
Be stopping by the potion shop before we leave.
Robbing them of everything they have.
Yes, well, that's true. Also, there's a lot of I'm going to go to the Alchemist and Altamira, and they've completely devastated that shop in the last couple of adventures here. Let me go here real quick. Last thing I'm going to do is let me see if I have the shout out. Give me 1 second here. But so if you really want to see more about what the city is about, of course that's a background here. All right, let me do this. Let me bring this up. I'm going to show you the site. You want to go to Cannibal Publishing. Here it is, Adventure Modules, and I'll put the link in. And here it is, the Free City of Altamira teaser. It's a free download here. So let me put that link in here for everyone.
So drop that link in the chat, Jay.
I know. But I'm on my laptop too, on my other one. So I have two computers. I don't like overtaxing my my streaming here. So let me just put this in. It's a free download. Feel free to take a look at it. It's got a lot of cool things in there. There you go. So it's free. You know.
Yeah. How many characters of mine did you say ended up in there? Just Fauntleroy? Or was it Fauntleroy and Elizera?
Oh, this remember, this is a teaser guide. So, but they're coming in the final publication that's coming out. Oh yeah. I try and put as many people, I try and get everyone to have at least one character mentioned in there. Absolutely. Because I really appreciate
Fallon's my baby.
Yeah, Fallon's an 8/9 fighter mage, a Knight of Ulic member, badass, a magic user, and with some good fighting ability, and it will be in the.
She doesn't care if you are in area of effect either. She does not care.
Well, that was the character.
She will do
everything.
She will fireball you. She'll fireball you. She will acid burst you. She does not care.
An announcement on publications. So I met with Luke Gygax last week, and we have a book coming out. Right, Mel's Guide to Greyhawk. Myself, Anna, Les, Stephen Rading, McFarland, and Luke. It'll be out by the Gamehole Con is the goal, so it's only a few months out. So just note that's coming, and that's going to be awesome. We'll have some fun stuff in that too. Keep them busy. All right, so why don't we feel free, please. Let's shout out what else you got going on in your channel. What's going on there, Star?
Well, we will be doing our morning cozy streams for the rest of this week, and then starting next week, we go to either chaos in the morning or we switch to night streams because it is summer vacation for the toddler, the tiny human of chaos.
Very cool.
Hey, don't talk about my best friend.
Hey, that's your boyfriend. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't talk about my boyfriend.
He loves Coco so much. It's not even funny.
That's cool. So, well, that's okay. My son finishes a week and a half, freshman high school. So I'm typing something in Discord to Bella and to Rogue right there. So about that. So, all right, Coco, what's up?
Oh my gosh, I think for the first time in like months, I don't have a lot of D&D going on this week. Usually I have like 3 to 4 games a week.
It's insane.
But I know. But next game, of course, is Saturday. But this week we'll be streaming a lot because I do have a community challenge going on. For 75,000 channel points, I will be doing a cap to Legathon. It'll automatically start out at 12 hours, but with incentives, we'll go up to 16, and I'll be building the Titanic. So we've got 86% done. So only a little bit more to go, and then we'll get to do that a long
That's awesome.
I know. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Very cool.
But yeah, I will post in my Discord when I'll be streaming, what I'll be streaming, what time I'll be streaming.
Very cool.
I don't have a set schedule.
You don't, and but you're always doing something in the community. So
I'm always busy.
There's
I love it.
There's Bella's shout out, and Rogue, you are up. What's going on? When are you streaming?
Usually I stream every day besides Wednesdays almost.
Okay.
It looks like I'm just on all the time. But right now we're doing Expedition 33. I can't get off that game. I play a ton of story games. I do Night Rain as well. If I'm not playing that, I'm playing something else. There's always playing games. We do a couple like chatting streams as well. But most of it's Expedition 33 because I can't get off.
Looks like a good game. I wish I had time.
Yeah, it's so good. I would put money that it's game of the year. So it's, if you get a chance, definitely check it out.
Yeah, the combat. I like it. The combat's a style I like, turn-based.
Yeah,
I like the way that thing's.
It's so pretty. It's a really, really great game.
Yeah, excellent. Really cool. Bellas, thank you for hanging in there. I know you're not feeling well, so get some rest. All right, so let's do this giveaway. Exclamation point drawing, Troller Games gift certificate. I will get that right out to you all, whoever the winner is tonight. Give me 1 second here. Yep. And hope everyone enjoyed tonight. Thank you very much for hanging in there on Monday night. We got a lot of people for a Monday. It's really, I really appreciate it. if I can just hit the right damn button here, Coco. You know me. I'm always hitting wrong buttons. They didn't see the tongue removal video. We'll save that for another day.
We can save it before stream on Saturday.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll have mongrels of a putrid tongue in this. You never know.
Oh, if you do, Tim's gonna be so upset.
I know, but that would be part of the fun. Brungil, gotcha, Brungil. I know you're in chat. I saw you.
Oh, congrats, Springle.
Brungil, you're the winner.
Congratulations.
Gotcha. Yes. I do give away every stream. It's a net effect of having 8 sponsors. Thank you, and a great community. Thank you so very much for, everything that you all do. The sponsors are wonderful. And we'll see you all. I'm gonna raid into another. So I met you both on Threads, and I'm gonna raid into another channel that right now that I've never raided into before. That is also from Threads, and that's and look at this. We got a raid coming in right now. Vox and Quill. Jeez. Hey, Vox and Quill. Thank you. We're just finishing up here. We're due to session 0 for a game for Saturday. Let me hit you up here. Thank you so very much. Hope you're doing well. Just missed the giveaway too. I'm sorry about that. So good to see you all. Let me see if I'm following them too. Thank you for the follow too. So I owe Bella a raid too. I already got a raid into Rogue. I got to get Bella into one next whenever. Yeah. I try and spread it out here. We're gonna raid into D&D with D. Okay. D&D with D. She's on right now too. I'll let these guys go for a bit. So one more announcement while we're waiting for people that are coming in. This is the big one. Saturday, July 5th. Starts at 10 a.m. It's 24 hours of Baldrin speaking. This adventure right here, right? I'm going to be running this. We're going to have guests going in and out. So the core 5, Coco, Tim, Korg, Brett, Curtis, and we also have Marquee Gaming, Rachel and Mark coming in the first round. Ed Greenwood himself with Darling Creepshow will be coming in at 6 p.m. on that, and we're just going to rotate in a couple players on that. And I requested it. If you know about partners on the partner Discord, you can request to be on the Twitch front page every 90 days. I've requested this event to be on the Twitch front page, so we'll see. I should know within a week or two if it got approved. So last time we were on the front page, we were at GaryCon. And we had 1,800 people watching, so let's rock and roll. Hopefully we'll get it. That'd be great for that. And our 24-hour game last year was on the front page, and that was the first time I was ever on the front page last year, and that was a blast too. And Yay. Courtney Coco played in all 3 events, which was insane. As we did three different ones, and I'm never doing that again. So one big game. All right. So thank you all for coming. Awesome. Yes. Thank you very much for coming in. Vox and Quill. I got to see if I follow you. I'll do that and check that in a second. But let's raid out to D&D with D. Bella and Rogue, thank you. Thank you so very much.
Of course. Thank you so much. I cannot wait. And I'm definitely going to get that after this. I'm going to do a quick think of the character design.
Yeah.
I'll get that too after this.
You're going to be half elven, so remember, you're going to have some human traits. You're going to be a little feisty a little bit there. By the way, duelists, they're chaotic. So chaotic good, chaotic neutral.
Perfect.
You're going to be they're a little arrogant, right? Because a duel, if you put a fighter against a duelist, straight up same level, the duelist's going to kick the crap out of the fighter. Straight class. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Please don't mind my arrogance. I had mean brothers.
Yes, you do. You have mean brothers, which is funny. It's hysterical. All right, here we go. Let me hit the wrong button here. All right. See you all. I'm off Wednesday, but next time I'll be on Saturday night with my normal guys playing high-level D&D adventure. So let me set the raid up. Dun, dun, dun. Man, I hate this search thing now. It really just... There you go. Found it. All right. If everyone goes in, we'll 5 times our viewers. So that'd be awesome. Give her a little bump up.
That'd be so cool.
There you go. Yep. 59, 60. Beautiful. Thank you so very much. 5, 4, 3. Whoops.
Good night.
2.
Good night, everybody.
1. Wait a minute. where is it? There you go. Raiden, see you soon. All right. All right, there we go. Did it go?
Yes, it did.
Awesome.
Yay!
So
Oh, we came in and them doing some moves that are out of context. I love it.
We love out of context
All right,
moves.
let me turn this off.